Hello friends, we back for another My Hero Academia reaction. Today we're checking out Season 3, Episode 20. Now in the last episode, what did we get? We got the first part of the rescue mission for the provisional license exam. And at the end of the exam, Gang Orca showed up to it's basically a villain attack while you're rescuing. So, we're we're not gonna get the fallout from that. We're gonna get a special episode. So, without further ado, let's check it out. I guess this is like filler, right?
UA High holds special classes for those wanting to train during summer vacation. Today's the first one this break, and we have no idea what's in store.
I wonder what they'll have us do.
Is this gonna be one of those times he threatens to expel us if we fail?
In this master class,
whatever,
we're tasked
Eraser.
with saving innocent bystanders and capturing a villain.
Huh?
We're not just studying, we're playing heroes!
Yep.
This should be obvious, but villains commit many different types of crime. U6 will be dispatched to a scene and will need to determine what happened there. Whether or not a villain was actually at fault. Whether or not you should fight.
All Might's teaching us?
You're looking extra muscly today, yowza!
Oh.
He's not the only one today. Cementos, Midnight, and Present Mike will be assisting.
Nice. Present Mike. We don't see this guy often.
Let's get started. There's been an attack in this jewelry store. The employees and customers have been taken hostage and are barricaded inside. The number of villains and bystanders is unknown. As pro-heroes, you've been asked by the police to intervene and resolve this incident to the best of your abilities. I won't be answering questions. Verify the situation yourself and act accordingly.
Yes, sir!
All right.
With that, let the capture training begin.
Okay, what's our first move?
That's easy. First, we need to figure out how many villains and hostages there are inside.
Uraraka, you go.
Me by myself?
If we all run in, the villains will notice us.
Oh.
But you can float up to the top window and not get caught.
Yeah, you're right. I'm on it. Isn't that dangerous?
Damn, Bakugo with the
But
plan.
we can distract the villains.
Right? It's very surprising Bakugo's not. Let me just blow shit up and, get in there.
Tell us how many villains on your
Are the
right hand
hostages
and how many
alive?
hostages on your left.
Yeah, okay.
Release the innocents and we'll consider your demands.
I only have one demand. I want the cops and the heroes to get the hell out of here. If you don't leave, I guarantee I'll slice up these hostages.
Oh, damn.
Very well. But first, I need information on who you've got inside. Is anyone hurt?
Someone will be if you don't stop taking your sweet time. Hurry up and get lost, damn it!
There could be a back way inside?
Here's the first big decision they must make. Should they contact the villain again and attempt to persuade him? Or...
Ah! This is stupid!
Kachan?
This is the
Oh,
Bakugo
calm
we know.
down. You're planning to charge straight in?
Obviously. I'll fire off a bunch of explosions and take down that villain. You guys can save the hostages or whatever. I don't care.
You're being way too irresponsible.
Yeah, it's
What are
very
you
reckless.
talking about? He's right there in the window. This is our chance!
Of course. I knew it'd go like this.
Wait, is that?
Now you get it. This is the moment when the special class really begins.
Oh! Is it suicide?
The villain was killed?
Okay, All Might's still alive. He's playing. But we're supposed to think he's dead.
Uh-huh.
You were supposed to be our eyes.
Yeah, but I couldn't see anything because of all the smoke.
The murder weapon is a knife covered in blood. The building was surrounded by police, so we know no one went in or out. That means whoever killed the villain must still be inside.
Damn, it was an inside job.
Hold on.
Oh, this is like a
But
murder
it's too
mystery
soon to
now.
know that for sure. We should listen to what they have to say first.
I dropped by to pick up a few new pieces, and the villain was already here. He caught me while I was too surprised to resist him.
Damn.
Yo, my bros!
What'd it do? I came to find a bomb-ass piece of frosting from my hottie GF, and that villain laid me out flat. It was so not dope.
What the
When the villain first arrived, was this man already in
Mike
the
is
store?
so extra.
Yes, he was browsing. That beast knocked him unconscious, and he was asleep for quite a long time.
And when you first came into the shop, ma'am, did you see both of these men?
I didn't get a good look when I walked in, but when he was tying me up, I noticed these two men had been in different parts of the store.
For the case, isn't it a little too reckless to kill the villain when you're locked in a store? You'd definitely be a suspect.
Besides, the criminal dropped the jewelry. Yet no one took the bag.
If the theft wasn't the motive, then maybe...
Another conflict?
Yeah, if there were two villains in here, and during the attack they argued about how to split up the loot, that could be the motive.
If that's the case, then the hostages would have heard their conversations.
Nah, girl, I didn't hear anything like that.
Nor did I.
Me neither.
The villain was working alone?
Yes. Listen.
I'm not going down for this. It wasn't me, yo.
They haven't been able to find definitive evidence of who the killer is
He's
yet.
so extra.
It's time for their second big choice.
I mean, as a hero, are you supposed to even investigate this? Right? That situation has been diffused, right? So it's gonna be up to the police at this point to like interrogate people, because that's not your job. Your job is to save people and, you know, fight villains. This is detective work.
This is so frustrating. We know the culprit
Like
has to be
it's
one
like
of these
good
people.
to know, but it's not essential.
Simple. We'll just force them to start talking!
Bakugo?
Be a hero.
Be a hero.
Then the police will arrest you along with the perpetrator.
I didn't say anything about torture!
Someone outside the store must have seen what was happening. They're the ones who called the police.
If that's the case, then it has to mean... Midnight. It was you.
Oh.
What? Me?
You were the only one who came into the jewelry store after the villain was already here.
Don't be hasty, Midoriya.
Don't you make us look like a bunch of idiots. Why would somebody who called the police come inside to face the villain and allow themselves to be taken as a hostage?
You knew he committed crimes. You saw him and knew he was going to rob the jewelry store, so you called the police the moment he went inside so they would stop him. Even so, the villain continued the robbery and tied you up like the others. While he was doing that, the police arrived, and he was forced to barricade himself in the store. So you made sure that this time he'd be forced to change his ways.
Oh,
Wait,
damn.
Deku, even if things happened the way you just said they did, why would she kill the villain?
Maybe.
All was get him arrested.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, he'd rather die than go to prison?
True. There's no motive. Isn't one of these three.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Seriously, Deku, hold on!
Could it have been...
Suicide?
Right.
Probably. Once he figured out what Midnight's intentions must be, it's likely he's still expected to escape as planned. A dark shadow would have fallen over the rest of her life.
Damn, Midnight's playing the role.
Out of respect,
Damn, she's breaking down.
a bit.
This was actually some kind of love story?
Okay, that's enough.
This was so fun!
What a 180!
Thanks, you three. You're all done here. Save your strength for the next group.
What'd you think of my acting?
I'd reel it in a bit.
I'd reel it in a bit.
Your deductions were exactly what we had scripted for this scenario.
Damn, Midoriya on
The
point.
villain did stab himself with his own knife.
Wow! Praise from Mr. Aizawa!
Extremely well done, Midoriya.
But you weren't perfect. You six overlooked one major thing. Huh? Therefore, you earned 0 points.
Oh, wow.
You gotta be kidding!
Observe.
What?
the villain's body is gone!
He's alive!
Fleeing the scene and running towards freedom!
Oh, he escaped. He wasn't dead. He was just injured.
Under the assumption that the villain was a corpse, so when Asui tickled his nose.
Or a bit.
He reacted, didn't he? You thought it was a mistake, but he was alive. That's it for your special class. You're dismissed.
Oh, wow. What an episode.
It's a dirty trick!
Wait a second. If the villain is alive, then he pretended to kill himself but looked for a chance to escape the whole time. He didn't stay there for midnight.
Midnight misunderstood and thought he did everything because he wanted to protect your name and honor.
Oh, that's right. I had an email. It's from Melissa. Dear Uncle Mike.
Melissa Shield.
It's been such a long time. Melissa Shield here. I bet you're surprised you get a message from me. I'm writing you because iExpo will be held on Island soon, where Papa and I live. Schools in Japan are on summer vacation right now, right? You should come see Papa. I'll send you a formal invitation to the expo later. A Japanese hero who fought villains while studying abroad reunites with his American friend after so many years. Don't you think it sounds dramatic? Yes, this is a surprise. He'll be so shocked if you show up out of the blue.
I want to see a society where everyone can smile without worry. I will become a symbol of
Damn,
peace,
young All
a
Might.
beacon of hope in this world. Young Midoriya, there's a place called Island. You ever hear of it?
Oh yeah, for sure! Island is amazing! Every item is always an artificial mobile island where almost 10,000 times now. It's incredible, it's the greatest.
Do you want to go there with me?
Oh.
You want us to go together?
Oh, damn. Is this about the movie?
Are you sure about this?
Okay.
You better run up to your room and pack your bags right away so we can jet. Can't keep the...
We're going now?
Yes, hurry up, go!
Okay.
Don't leave without me!
Alright, so it looks like that's the episode. So yeah, it was really filler. If anything, it was... How do you say this? It was promotion for the movie. I'm thinking that's the movie, right? I did have someone in the comments asking me about if I'm gonna watch the movie. So I'm really I don't know. Maybe I'm kinda a bit more interested now after, you know, they kinda gave a little more details there, but you know, I may not record it though. But anyway, we got a filler episode today, so hopefully next episode we're gonna get the continuation of the Gang Orca attack. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. If you want to support your boy, even more links to Patreon down in the description. See you guys on the next one. Cheers.